Hi, welcome back to Top Hops. The first beer we're going to try is Unibroue's Blanche de Chambly. This is a white beer in the Belgian style from our neighbors up north in Canada. These guys have been coming to the US for quite a while, but it's one of those beers that I think might have escaped people that have just discovered craft beer recently. So while it's a Belgian white, you can see it's pretty clear. Just a little bit of haze on there. Nice floral notes. Very delicate, well-balanced beer. It's got the cloves that you expect in a Belgian white beer. Really nice, easy drinking. Great beer from the French Canadians up there. Very well done beer. You may notice a couple of slight changes from the rest of the video. That's because I put a beer in the 6-pack last week, only to realize we didn't have enough for the subscribers. So we decided to upgrade to the Landscape series from Industrial Arts. This is a great brewery in Garnerville, New York, Rockland County. So this is their Baltic Porter, a 7.2 lager. Baltic Porters are not what a lot of people would expect from a lager. A dark beer, not quite black, but a dark mahogany. So it's got a little caramel sweetness, nice malty taste. Still light, as you'd expect, or lighter in body as you'd expect from a lager. You've got roasted coffee notes and caramel there, and it's definitely a full-bodied beer, but there's a lightness to it as well. This is one of my favorite breweries, as you may figure out by now. They make absolutely spectacular beers, and they're located very, very close, so it's a great place to go visit. So we've had a white beer, and we've had a black beer. In keeping with that, we're now going with a different color. We're gonna have an amber beer. Now, an amber ale, similar to a red ale, is not just a color, it's an actual style of beer. It's nice and malty, obviously an ale, not like an IPA or a pale ale. This is an ale that you might have thought about what an ale was before, more malty, not a bitter pale ale or a bitter IPA. Just a really nice, easy drinking beer. Bell's is one of my favorite breweries, and they make a wide variety of really top-notch beers. They're very well known for their stouts, Scotch ales, old ales, the really high ABV. This is a great beer from Bell's. Now, we're gonna go with the IPA. This is the Grimm Amarillo Rewind. It's a West Coast IPA. Grimm is really very well known for their East Coast IPAs and their sours. Obviously, one of our favorite brewers here in New York City. There's a husband and wife team that started up about maybe 7 years ago. They were gypsy brewers for a while. They had a brewery down in Virginia, Beltway, that they were brewing all their beer out of. Then they opened up a brewery out in Brooklyn. We had our Top Hops Christmas party there last year. And it's a great brewery if you get a chance to get out there. So, West Coast IPA, so not hazy or not as hazy. This looks to be a little bit unfiltered. It's not as crystal clear as you would find in like a real traditional West Coast IPA. Let's see, this is Amarillo hopped. You can really smell the spicy aromas and notes. Yep, that's a delicious beer. Your IPA game is really on point. Very rarely am I disappointed with a Grimm beer. They're very consistent with their IPAs, double IPAs, and sours especially. So, now we've got a Belgian Sour. You might recognize the lady on this bottle. This is the Duchesse de Bourgogne, but this is the chocolate Duchesse cherry. The Duchesse de Bourgogne is one of my favorite Flemish reds. And so this would be a framboise with chocolate. I've never had this before, so this is gonna be my first time tasting this. I'm looking forward to it. Pours a nice ruby red color, pink head on it, beautiful looking beer. Very complex beer. Lots of different flavors going on in there. Nice acidity, nice amount of carbonation, dances on the tongue a little bit. Nice sourness, a little bit on the sides and a little bit in the back. I think I'm gonna like this beer. I would definitely let this one warm up a little bit. It's got a lot going on. It's very complex. There's different layers of flavors in here. And here, from our friends out in California, we've got Old Rasputin Imperial Stout from North Coast. This is one of my favorite beers, and I really look forward to having this every winter. So the Old Rasputin Imperial Stout clocks in at 9% ABV. This beer's no joke. Look at that pour. Beautiful black beer with a nice tan head. Absolutely opaque. Lots of cocoa. Rich, really rich. Imperial Stout. Huge fan of this beer. Got a roasty quality to it, really rich, a creamy mouthfeel. Again, you're gonna want this one to warm up a bit, and then a lot of the complex notes will really come out of it. Stouts you generally wanna drink at between 55 and 60 degrees to get those different layers and complex notes. Really love this beer. Can't say enough about it. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you like the beer as much as I do. The subscription is coming to an end, and we've got a new subscription coming up. So check out the website and make sure you follow us on Instagram for all the Top Hops updates. Thank you, and see you next time.